Greetings, car fanatics. In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can save money on your car insurance. And yes, switching to Geico is one way you can do that. So I've been covered by USAA for my car insurance for over 10 years now. I have coverage on my 911, my wife's Mercedes, and the Porsche Cayenne for both myself and her. And currently my premium is $3,200 per year. Now I thought this was a pretty good deal because I had always gotten really competitive rates with USAA, but I got curious and I decided to get additional car insurance quotes from other companies. So I went onto Geico's website and I built a very similar insurance policy to what I have with USAA, and to my surprise, Geico came out to $400 per year cheaper than USAA. This is a really big amount of money on car insurance. So I was really happy to see I could save $400, but then I got curious to see if I could save more money. So I started playing with the Geico quote, and I quickly realized that there were some options I had on USAA and Geico that were extremely expensive. So the first was medical payments. Medical payments was actually costing me about $20 per month on USAA and Geico. So let me explain what medical payments is. Medical payments are additional payments the insurance will make to you in case you are hurt. However, if you have really good health insurance, you don't really need medical payments, and the medical payments premium is pretty expensive. For both Geico and USAA, it added about $300 per year just for medical coverage, which I really didn't need. So medical payments, I decided to slash that out. Next, I decided to take a look at no deductibles for glass coverage. I thought no deductibles for glass coverage was a good idea because in Arizona, you have a really high chance of getting a rock chip on your windshield. However, I didn't realize having no deductible for glass coverage was so expensive. So when I took this off the Geico policy, it actually reduced my annual premium by another $300 per year. But paying $300 for glass coverage per year really doesn't make sense, because that's almost enough for me to get a new windshield on pretty much any of my cars. And additionally, the chances of me requiring a new windshield is not that high. If the chip you get on your windshield is repairable, your insurance company is not going to replace your entire windshield. And with standard comprehensive insurance, your insurance company would already pay to repair the rock chip anyways. So after I removed the medical payments and the no glass deduction from the Geico quote, I was able to build an insurance policy that was $900 per year cheaper. This is a really big amount of savings, and really I was just overpaying for coverage that I didn't need. So it didn't really stop there. After I got the quote from Geico, I wanted to see how much further I could get my insurance down. So I went ahead and got quotes with different insurance companies. Most of the insurance companies could not beat Geico's prices. However, I tried Progressive and I was really surprised. So with better coverage going with Progressive, I was able to get a quote for all three cars for just $1,800 per year, compared to the $2,300 per year for Geico and the $3,200 per year for USAA. Now, I wanted to make sure I had an apples to apples comparison, so I also took off some options for my USAA coverage to see how far that would go. I went ahead and got rid of the medical payments and the no glass deductible, and USAA was able to get down to $2,900 per year, but this is still much higher than the $2,300 per year for Geico and the $1,800 per year for Progressive. So let's do a recap of what I learned here. First, don't assume that your insurance company will continue giving you the most competitive rates. Even though it may have started out that way, you probably want to price out different options at least every year just to make sure you're getting the best rate. And even if you aren't, you could take the new quote that you got, you can call up your insurance provider and let them know, and in some cases they might be able to match what other companies are offering or maybe even beat it. Second, really understand the coverage types and how much coverage you need in different categories. You don't want to be underinsured, because if you get into an accident, you might have to pay a good amount out of pocket, and this could really set you back financially. On the other hand, you don't want to be really overcovered as well, because then you're paying for coverages that you don't really need and you won't ever get a chance to use. And third, try to take advantage of other methods to get your insurance premium down. So one, if you pay your insurance premium all at once up front, you're probably going to get a discount versus paying installments. That's a good way to save additional money off your premium. Also, if you have the chance to get accident forgiveness, I highly recommend this one. It might cost you $100 to $200 per year, but if you do get into an accident and it's your fault, you could definitely see much larger increases in your premium. Also, take a look at your deductibles. ask yourself if paying a $100 deductible is really worth it, because for you to kind of reap the benefits of that, you're going to have to get into an accident. And in that case, your insurance premium is going to go up. So I wouldn't recommend going as low as a $100 deductible unless it really doesn't cost you that much more. For me, I go with the $1,000 deductible because I have a pretty good driving record and I'm willing to pay a higher deductible in the event of an accident versus paying a higher premium year over year. And I guess the final tip is, just continue to drive safely. Don't get any speeding tickets or anything like that, because ultimately that's going to raise your premium more than, overpaying for insurance or not going with the right company. So I'm really curious on what insurance you have, how much you're paying, and I also want you to go out there, get a few quotes, and let me know if you're able to find a better deal. Thanks for watching Car Fanatics. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it's going to help save some of you money on your car insurance. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave any questions or comments below. If I may.